This story takes place 23 years ago, when I was 16. My grandmother had just passed away, and my family and I were still in the beginning stages of mourning. One night I was sitting in my bedroom, listening to music and eating dinner, when suddenly I heard my father call out to me. Sitting there for a moment, waiting just to be sure, he called out again. So I put my plate down on the bed, got up, and walked into the kitchen. He was standing at the open back door, and he looked over at me with a puzzled look on his face. I asked him what was wrong, and he said that somebody had just knocked at the back door, but when he opened it, nobody was there. Now, mind you, this was about 8 o'clock at night in the winter on the East Coast, so it was dark outside, and our backyard was fenced in and locked up because we had dogs, one being a huge Rottie named Diesel. So, in order to even get to the back door, you would need to walk past our front door, along the side of the house, unlock and unhitch the gate, continue walking around the back of the house, up the stairs, and to the back door. A lot of effort when our front door is always open and easily accessible. My father then asked me, still visibly confused, if I could run next door and yell upstairs for my sister who was visiting friends. Tell her it's dinner time. I agreed and went to grab her. Upon coming back into the house literally about 5 minutes later, there was my father again, looking even more puzzled than ever. He said to me, "Who's in your bedroom?" I told him nobody was, and he just looked at me and said, "Someone is in there. I just watched your bedroom light click on." I told him that I didn't even turn the light on in the first place because I was in the middle of eating my dinner, and my plate was right on my bed. I told him I had left the light on because I was coming right back to finish eating. I told him to stop joking around and attempt to laugh it off. He insisted it wasn't a joke. At that moment, already starting to get a little freaked out, I looked over towards my bedroom, and just as I did, the light in my room went out and the door slowly pushed closed. I looked at my dad looked at me. I didn't sleep in there that night, and the plate of food is probably still in there. The craziest part? My grandmother had just passed away, and her and I were extremely close. I get chills thinking about that night. My mother says it was probably her wanting to see me.